So, the reason why you haven't made progress on your physique, I'll explain everything in this video, or just some things that, like, the reason why you haven't made progress. First of all, I want you to ask yourself, how long have you been going to the gym? If you've been going for at least 6 months, or maybe a year or two, you'll see, you would have, you're gonna see a lot of progress if you're eating right, sleeping well, resting and shit, and going to, like, being consistent in the gym or working out and shit. So if you do all those three things, you'll see major progress. Obviously, if you're skinny, bulk. If you're fat, lower your calorie intake and shit. Not really sexy answer and shit, but eat a lot of fucking protein. Like, eat a lot of meat. Buy a protein powder if you can. Even though I don't suggest, well, I have one, but I might get rid of it and I just eat meat every day. So if you have been consistent going to the gym, working out a lot, eating well, a clean diet, you should see a lot of progress, like, if it's been like 2 years. If you haven't, it's probably your genetics, but don't blame everything on genetics. So if you have been slacking on your training and shit, it's probably your fault. So that's one reason why you haven't made progress. Probably you haven't, like, been consistent. You haven't changed your workouts, because from time to time you have to change your workouts, or else your body will get used to, like, working out chest and tricep together, and you won't make any progress. So you gotta change your routine from time to time. Something else, if you've been working out for only a month or two, you're not gonna see any progress. Like, unless you're taking steroids or trying to fucking. So there's that. Another thing, fuck. Your testosterone is probably lower. I know, like, there's a bunch of people that say testosterone, when it's lower, like, it doesn't make much of a difference. It kind of does. So if your testosterone right now is like 400 nanograms per deciliter and shit, that's pretty bad. If you're like fucking 14, like, in the range of, actually not, in the range from, let's say, 11 to probably like 40, that's a bad fucking, like, testosterone, like, level. You should at least be near the one, like, the 4 digits, like near 1,000 or something. Now, don't blame everything on testosterone and genetics. Sure, you will take, if you have only been training for a couple months, don't expect any progress. And if you have been training for a couple months, like, maybe a year or two, and you haven't seen progress, you probably haven't been consistent, or you haven't, like, eaten the right stuff. So there's that. So that's pretty much all the reasons why you haven't made progress. Either you're, like, expecting it to be, like, fast, quick, but not. The reason why it's not gonna take, like, the reason why it'll take a long time, bro. That's the reason why it has value. That's why the reason having abs, having big shoulders, like a good body, looking like a good physique, it's because it has value. That's why it takes time. All that pain and suffering in the fucking gym is the reason why you will get, praise and shit. Now, another thing, you probably haven't done enough cardio. Because cardio is good for your, like, increasing testosterone, bro. I know a lot of, like, increasing your testosterone after a fucking run or a fucking race. Because I used to, well, I race, I do cross country. Not the best thing for someone who's trying to gain weight, but that is pretty much over. It's usually at the beginning of, like, school year. So you want to do cardio at least twice a week. We'll go run a mile, maybe 2, maybe 5 miles. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about building physique. So give it time, trust the process, give it, bro. Give it lots of time. Like, and if you're being inconsistent with it, you're not gonna see any progress. So that's it for today. Peace out. The hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Discipline, bro. Peace out.